Indeed Brewing Company is celebrating its 5th anniversary.
Indeed was founded by Rachel Anderson, Nathan Burnt, Tom Wisenand, and they sold their first brews back in August of 2012. Oh, I remember when you guys walked me through that brewery back then before you opened up, and I thought, this is going to be a pretty good thing. You guys had a business plan and were set from the beginning, right, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, we're the original Northeast tap room. There were no breweries up there when we started, and now there's an awesome kind of.
It's a pretty good scene there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
Patrick
scene.
Mulcahy joining us as well. Congratulations, 5 years.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, but we're celebrating this weekend in 2 ways. One is at the tap room. We're going to have an open house and a tour through the brewery, self-guided tours, and then we have a shuttle that'll take us over to our off-site barrel aging facility and do tours over there as well.
Oh, that's
and then,
neat.
yeah, the second part will be at Ice House, our first account. We'll have music.
Ice House was your first account?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, neat.
So we'll have Black Market Brass playing. It's $5 to get in, but that includes a commemoration cup and a free beer.
Oh, that's a good
deal.
deal.
Yeah, Chef Matt will have a special menu as well, including a soft shell crab po' boy, which I'm excited to try.
What do you think has changed over the last 5 years? Obviously, you've seen the industry really booming around you.
Yeah, I mean, craft has kind of gone from something that's a little bit, maybe a little bit on the fringes to something that's really mainstream. And you know, we've seen that change happen up at our brewery in Northeast Minneapolis, and we've also seen it happen throughout the state of Minnesota and the region and the country. So we've been a big part of that and really proud of that. And that's been kind of one of the coolest parts about the last 5 years. So.
Have you found that people's tastes have changed, or when you look at kind of the original beers that you started with, that those have managed to kind of stay strong?
I think every individual kind of goes through their own evolution of what they like to drink. And you know, we're proud of the fact that we have a really diverse portfolio of beers, everything from stuff that's, you know, pretty approachable to things that are more complex. And so that's one of the cool things about craft beers. There's all these different avenues to explore. Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the beer you brought today.
Yeah, so I think one of the coolest things that we've been able to do, it's been a long time in the making, are these wooden soul beers, which are barrel-aged beers, commonly known as sour beers or wild beers. They spend upwards of 2 years in wooden barrels, going through kind of a re-fermentation process, and that's right here. This is the Heliotropic,
We'll give that
which
a try.
is one of the only beers that we bottle. And we do some other kind of lighter stuff. This is a really popular beer called Mexican Honey, which is made with Mexican orange blossom honey. We kind of pride ourselves in using some unique ingredients and doing some interesting beers, and this is one of those kind of sleeper beers that just kind of popped up and became really popular. So
Mexican
give
honey.
it a taste.
And this does use actual honey in the process.
And it has to be. We only use Mexican orange blossom honey. It's the price has gone up on that honey, and everybody's like, well, why don't you use Argentinian, or why don't you use this, or and then no, this is the best orange blossom honey you can get. Right
Can you
here.
taste it?
It's delicious. For sure you can taste the honey.
Yeah.
Balances so well.
So if you want to try some more, we got Day Tripper, which is kind of one of our classic flagship pale ales. You'll see that a lot around town.
Was that the
here.
first? What was the first beer you came out with?
Yeah, the first beers were Day Tripper and Midnight Rider, and then Shenanigans Summer Ale. So this weekend at the brewery on Saturday, we have those 3 beers on special as well, just to kind of celebrate. Because when we first started, there were just 3 taps.
And Day Tripper said, I mean, this is my favorite, like, easy drinking beer on a weekend.
Indeed's 5-year celebration is Saturday from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. at Ice House. Ice House is at 25th and Nicollet. You can go to WCCO.com/links for ticket information.